Man, who doesn't love Batman? An all black but still eye-appealing costume, the coolest vehicles and gadgets, looks great on rooftops. Yes sir, everyone loves bats. There is nothing controversial about him. Yep, nothing. Nothing controversial at all. Move over, Superman, there's a new golden boy in town. But in all seriousness, I think part of the problem is there aren't a lot of good movie adaptations of Batman that portray him as a decent guy. The story of a man who was traumatized as a child, struggling with his own darkness, now devolved into some violent jerk for the sake of angst. So it's understandable that a lot of people who don't know the character very well would suggest that if Bruce Wayne really does care about Gotham this much, he should just give away his fortune. And I'm not talking to like one or two charities, I mean the whole shaboodle. But stick with me and I can prove to you not only is that bad business strategy, it might actually make dressing up like a giant bat and fighting crime seem reasonable.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
So first things first, we need to figure out the big question. How much is Wayne Enterprises worth? Now, to figure this out, we need to do some MatPat levels of research. It's also going to be easiest for us to focus on one version of Batman and thus Gotham. You'll see why later. For the purposes of this video, I have chosen Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy to go off of. Now, according to Forbes magazine's 25 largest fictional companies, Wayne Enterprises clocks in at number 11, with a grand total of $31.3 billion. Now, as you can tell, finding the research was the easy part. Comparing a real-life company to it was the hard part. The closest company I could find was good old Coca-Cola with $37.27 billion and with 79,000 employees working for them. If we were to take just a little snippet off that number for accuracy's sake, I say we get about 79,000 employees for Wayne Enterprises. So if Bruce Wayne really did give away all this money, I think we all know what that means.
Right. So why don't you explain what that is so they can understand? Just explain what that is.
Well, as much as I would love to take down to 1%, this would lead to a few problems. Problem number 1, unemployment. Remember how I said we need to analyze Gotham later? Well, according to the Batman Wiki page, and yes, I'm using information from the Batman Wiki because I couldn't find it anywhere else, Gotham City has a population of approximately 12 million. So 12 million divided by 75,000, crunch the numbers. You would get a 1.6% increase in unemployment. Now that may not seem like a lot, but keep in mind, Gotham wouldn't be a crime-ridden dystopia without some people on hard times. Even a 1% increase can make all the difference. And I just gotta admire that population. That's almost 4 times more than New York City alone. Where do you keep all these people? Oh yeah, that makes too much sense. Now on to my second big point. As I expressed multiple times throughout this video, charity and focusing on giving back instead of taking will always improve your city, community, and or life around people. But I think there are a few problems keeping that from happening in Gotham. Problem number 1, your city is Gotham. It is a sad but true fact that there are many fake charities out there who not only trick you out of your money, but also keep it from going to real charities. The US government actually recommends, and I quote, "Before you donate money or goods, research the charity, be certain the charity is real. Several agencies offer information to help you evaluate the option of charities," end quote. And that, dear viewers, is why I believe Batman should keep his fortune. Now, let's never do this much research again. It was exhausting.